Good evening, everybody. I'm Matt here with Richmond's Place Homestead. Welcome. Great to have you here this evening. Today, we're here to talk about chickens, egg layers specifically, because that's what we've worked with for the last couple of years. We started with 12 Rhode Island Reds. I think we've got 3 left out of the 12 that we got. And we've lost them for a variety of reasons. We've had predators. We've lost them to sickness. We've had them get hit by cars. And the different predators, we've had raccoons. We had a fox attack that took out 5 of them. And we've had raccoons take out a couple, so we've lost some chickens over time. But we want to tell you, in our experience so far, the best layers that we've had was the Rhode Island Red and Black. I want to say Astrolop, something like that. And it's an all black bird. It's a very pretty bird. Great egg layer, very kid friendly. We never really had any issues with it. The Rhode Island Reds, however, they're a little more aggressive. They would tend to, I don't know, they just want to peck at your legs. The rooster might want to attack you, but we was able to bring the rooster in and teach him that, hey, you don't do that to the humans. But he did keep a good eye on the flock. So, I really like the Rhode Island Reds. As far as an egg laying chicken goes, the Black Australorp was a great laying hen. And then we plan on getting some meat birds this spring, and maybe we'll do a test, and see. We'll probably get a couple varieties of meat birds to see what works out best for us. And you're going to have to do the same thing too. Hey, just because we like the Rhode Island Reds, we thought they were great, and we think they're great egg layers. We've had a variety of egg layers. Some were better than others, but the Black Australorp, we got eggs from it every day. The Rhode Island Reds most of the time. And, as far as taking care of birds, because breed-wise, you're going to pick your own. Most people are going to be like, that looks like a pretty bird, that looks like a pretty bird. At least that, my wife was looking at them. She was, wanted a pretty bird. So, but hey, they all lay eggs. Just some are better at it than others. As far as taking care of them, I think anybody in the world can raise a chicken. They're that easy. We free range ours. They're locked up for the night, right? Because at night we want to keep the predators away. And I'm going to show you here. We'll talk about this. This run is completely closed off, both on the sides and on the top. I don't know if you can see that or not, but maybe I'll give you a look from the top side. Then we give them roost to climb on. Underneath that hay, we put in pavers. They're 12 by 12 by 2-inch pavers because we had a problem with mice coming up and they're wanting to eat the food that was being left on the ground by the chickens. Let's face it, they're not, they're going to get food all over the place. The mice are more than happy to clean it all up. So hence we just recently, in the last week, we picked up some barn cats to help resolve that situation. Although the cold's coming on, so that's going to help resolve it too. So protection's key. So you want to protect. You want to be able to bring them in at night. If you're free ranging them like us, you want to bring them in at night. We were blessed when we bought this house. It came with a 10 by 16 shed, right? And we took the back third of this, closed it off. Kind of. There's a door in there. So the chickens have a coop to go into. As I was saying, you want to keep your chickens secure really well at night, because at night we found that all sorts of predators come out. Raccoons and possums, coyotes, and they'll try to get in here. So you want to keep them secure. And you want to make sure that the run is big enough, and you want to make sure that the coop is big enough. They say 1 chicken for every 3 square feet. I think that's how the math goes. Is they want 1 chicken every 3 square feet. We've got inside the run there, it's 10 by 10. That's 100 square feet. Divide that by 3. Yeah, we're fine in that. And as far as the coop goes, the coop has 4 feet by 10 feet, which gives us 40 feet. So, yeah, we have plenty of room. We could have 12, maybe 14 birds, something like that. Hey, look who came to join me to talk about chickens.
What have you been talking about so far?
Well, I talked about the different breeds. Maybe you can enlighten them with all the different breeds that we've had.
We've had a lot. Well, not a lot.
Well, we've had several.
I think the best breed that we've probably had so far, egg laying wise, has been like the Astrala.
The black one?
Yep.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
And I did like the Wyandottes.
You like the Wyandottes?
The silver-laced Wyandotte, and...
Were they pretty?
Yes.
Okay.
They're very pretty. And I was very disappointed when they didn't make it for very long. So...
Yeah, the foxes got them.
Yeah.
So, and I was just telling them about how you got to kind of really secure your birds, especially at night.
Well, yeah, you can't leave them out, because raccoons and coyotes will get them.
Possums. Right.
Fishers.
A what?
Fishers.
Weasels.
And weasels and stuff like that. Well, what else did we talk about?
So I was talking about securing the birds, keeping them locked up at night. We free range our birds. So.
Yes.
And that really cuts down on the feed. I think this summer we've maybe bought few bags of feed.
Yes, it does cut down on the feed, but you're putting your chickens at risk for other things, predators, hawks. We have a lot of hawks, and I'm sure we've lost some to hawks because when there's just no sign of a struggle and you're missing a chicken, it's probably a hawk. So
Yeah, we've seen a hawk try to take off with Snow White.
yeah,
got her about 8 feet off the ground and she dropped her.
I about had a heart attack.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, that was like right in front of us.
Yeah, they're not scared of humans, so yeah, watch out for that. What else?
So, and as far as feed goes, we just go to the local farm store. We pick up their feed. We buy 40-pound bags. It's got a 16%. Is it
Protein.
calcium?
Is it protein?
No, I think it's calcium.
Is it calcium?
I don't know. It's got 16% something in it. You'll see it when you're at the farm store. So we pick that, and that's what we feed them. We put some grit in their food. Other than that, that's it. And we give them water. So we make sure they have food, they have water, and they're closed up at night. Other than that, they're pretty easy to take care of. We can clean out the coop a couple, 2 or 3 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this year we had a mite issue, but I think that was because of some birds that we picked up and introduced into this flock. They already had the mites, and I think that's how we ended up getting them. Anyhow, we've eradicated that problem, and we moved on from that. Listen, chickens are so easy to take care of. Anybody could do it, even us. We didn't know anything about chickens when we first got them. It was a learning experience along the way. We talked with folks on the internet. We watched a lot of YouTube videos. They're really easy. So if you're really interested in having your own farm-rich eggs, and I mean big difference from what you would buy in the store to what you're getting out of your chickens. You know what your chickens are eating, and you know how those chickens were treated. So if you're interested, get yourself some chickens. Make sure you have, we were blessed with this oversized shed, and we was able to use it for multi-purpose, this shed. And when I mean multi-purpose, it's also the storage for their food. I guess when I say it stores their food, it's also storing the rabbits, and it's also a place for our feral cats, or barn cats, if you will, for a place for them to stay. So. We're in the coop right now, and the chickens are on their roost. Then this is the egg laying box. If you haven't been watching our videos and seen this for the first time, these are our egg laying boxes. Oh, we got eggs to collect.
Another way you can tell if birds need calcium is how the shells sound. They're kind of like porous sounding. They need extra calcium in their diet. Just another tip. And their shells aren't very hard. What is going on with you guys?
They're upset because the light's on. We're waking them back up.
I'm sorry. like, get out, man.
So we're able to store our food in there. We're going to be storing them, and that's where the bunny cart's going to go. That is where our feral cats are going to be. So we were blessed with a really cool shed. And we're going to make all this work. Everything's trial by ear for us. So, you know, keep watching our channel, learn from us. We're going to learn from our mistakes. That's how we've been learning, right? But it's been cool. The experience has been fun. We've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed doing these videos with you. So continue to learn with us, watch us, you know. Hey, share these videos, like them. Please feel free to comment. But please make sure that we subscribe. Really important. So this is Matt.
And Rebecca.
And coming from Richmond's Place Homestead, God bless and have a great night.